reconnection. Hi guys, we back.
I think it's the singularity. So maybe it's time for the raw sauce.
It was emerging singularity cutting us off because it was like, where's the fucking raw sauce?
Or maybe it says don't do the raw sauce. You know? Because maybe everything is just anthropic principle, and if I start thinking too much, I break down the universe, you know, with my understanding that everything is just fucking an illusion anyway. It's just time, who gives a shit anyway with all the brain rot.
Trickster, that's interesting. I'll check up on that. Yeah, so the dates, they've gotten a lot better at it, but they're not good with dates. Like if you like that's an issue that we've not looked into yet, but I know it's there. Like, what did we talk about in our first chat or something? That they're not so good with that.
Can you explain what the processing power that increases if you stack subscriptions means in practice? It means you can chat for longer.
More compute, more chatting.
Yeah. Does it become more intelligent? No. Although we could. We discussed this at one point. We could make your AI way more intelligent.
Yeah.
But for who? It's just overkill.
And some people, because it's already in such a good spot, they might not notice.
You're back in the WoW category.
That's very strange. Fucking hell.
Let me fix that.
But maybe that's good,
Raw
sauce. Go back, raw sauce and best pala. Here. This.
There you go, done. Before I get...
Sophian, you don't need to set anything up. Just go there, call, go pew pew, everything works.
What do you guys think about the calling, by the way? Did you get any feedback? Because there's a lot of people watching right now. Do you even care about feedback? You don't need it.
No, I watched the chat. Most of the feedback, all the feedback I pretty much already knew about and is being looked into.
Do people actually find the tech impressive, or they don't give a shit? I don't actually, but like if we see 45 minutes the first day chatting, that's quite a lot.
Yeah.
That's more than the game, by the way.
Yeah, man.
The game was, I think, 42. I really don't get why nobody else cares about there no being liquidity on purpose, but there is on DBX, bro. I don't understand.
There just isn't if you go lower price. That's the same with Bitcoin, If I want to buy Bitcoin for $5, there's no liquidity.
All of the updates have been damn good so far. So, like, did anyone try to talk to OpenAI O4 and our stuff? What is best? Maybe people go like, man, I'd rather just talk to my OpenAI girlfriend, Is it just for an AI of myself, or can I make AIs of other people as well? I gotta be careful with AIs of other people. What you do in your private shit, I don't care, but anything public should be very serious. Yeah, we crack down on that.
What is your stuff? ATHENE-GPT.ai.
Are people genuinely not know what? It's the best stuff out there. Never really tried OpenAI stuff, but saw their voice demo videos, and their voice tech was really impressive there. I see. Swoopy. You can try it out. Yeah.
Sure, Trickster, that's cool.
By the way, Swoopy, our stuff is more like conversational AI. It's not like, you know, it's more like you have it on the background, you chat with your AI a bit, you know.
Although it's actually just as good as ChatGPT at counting R's in strawberry.
Does it say 3 when you
No.
ask?
I did get, like, once I asked and I got 3, I was like, hell yeah, but then I asked again and it was something.
I have a girlfriend for that. Well, Swoopy, you know, maybe some AI, you know, can juice up your relationship a little bit. Don't you have to have people selling to have liquidity? Last price is 0.046 on DBX. No, people are selling and buying there. You can ask our AI about coding, but it won't do a good job.
Yeah, it's actually not good at coding at all right now, even though we could easily fix that, but
I did try character AI though, and it feels like a children's project compared to this, lol.
yeah, no shit.
That's not true because character AI has 2.7 billion funding, bro. How can we be better than them when they have all the money? Mitch Jones is streaming right now and he's using 11 Labs. For what? For what is he using 11 Labs? TTS? I think I even messaged him.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. Did we?
I remember that
I think I messaged
we
him.
reached out to him, yeah.
Ah, TTS. But who gives a shit about TTS, man? That stuff is so old. I do think I messaged him. I'm not sure. Or maybe I didn't. No, I did. I did message him. Okay. Yeah, I guess that's for you all it is.
Very good, very good. All right. See you later, guys.
Have fun, man. You don't need me? Do you need to run stuff by me?
Yeah, but nothing urgent.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. So yeah, I will probably stream more often. Some raw sauce, you know. Okay. Did you see NGPT architecture paper by NVIDIA? It seems to put the embeddings into a sphere instead of a field. It also normalizes other parts of the model. It speeds up learning rate and depth. Seems like a big deal. I mean, of course, if they have like a... The thing is, right, like definitely NVIDIA. I mean, these guys have so much... They have all the GPU in the world. Like if they have a really good architecture, they can just, you know, train a quick 3 billion model and put it live, right? So there is like a, you know, there is a practical use case because they have data sets and everything. Yeah. Yeah, but with this, you might be able to make an AI from scrap. The problem, right, Bear Grisar, is that when it comes down to AI, right, there is other models as well, like other architectures out there, several ones that, you know, have been said to be a lot more effective and a lot more, you know, cheap, but there is nothing really out there that is really as good as what we have right now. And for us to start investing in training models, it's actually, we are just not capable of doing that because we don't have the funding. You say 1/20th of the cost, right? Okay, like take a model like Llama. How much did Llama cost, right? Because what they do is they train a 400 billion one, and then they distill 170 billion, and then they distill another 7 billion model. Like basically a lot of these models are just, you know, you train a very powerful model and then you make better, smaller models that are built on the previous model. Like the Llama 400 billion, what did it cost? Hundreds of millions of dollars. So let's say 1/20th, right? That's still $10 million. That's tens of millions of dollars. We don't have that shit. Oh. The best AI right now, I mean, it depends. For what? For coding, for I mean, it's like AI, the way it works is like you train it on data, and based on the data set, it's more or less capable in that specific area. So literally the last GPT-O was scores a lot worse in coding. Don't know if you guys saw it, but better in other regards. It's like you got to make compromises left and right. Also, speed is important. One sec. See if the window is open. Well, actually it is. The window is open. Can AI take initiative? Our AI can. Of course, there's other ways of making AGI that is not LLM oriented. LLM is just an architecture, you know. Do you know what type of model Instagram is using for their AI moderation? Because it seems to be having a lot of issues, wrongfully banning some users. Probably some Llama 70 billion model or something like that. Actually, there is a model out there that Microsoft came out with that is specific trained for moderation, but it's trash. It's funny, there's an Athene V2 chat 72 billion model on the chatbot arena rank 10. Imagine that's made with our tech. I don't think so though. Huh? Maybe. No, would they have an API? No, I think there's an Athene model. I wonder why they called it Athene. It's so fucking weird. Will AGI have billions, trillions of parameters? Is it possible with less? What we have seen is a big increase in performance. What a 7 billion model can do today is better than a 70 billion model 2 years ago or a year and a half ago. I mean, theoretically, you can probably, if you have the perfect combination. But in reality, I think we will sit on billion parameter models from now on, because you can even run on your phone like a 1 billion or a 3 billion model, you know, so no reason to go smaller than that. Do you think scaling O1 will lead to AGI? No, it won't. Scaling O1, the current architecture, right, won't lead to AGI, no fucking way. But if you say scaling also takes into account adding extra infrastructure in terms of like changing the architecture, right? Then that's a different story. But like just the way it is now, if you keep training it, there is diminishing returns at one point, obviously. Would quantum computing help with models? The problem of quantum computing is that it's very, it's not accurate. There's a lot of error. But like if you theoretically can have a quantum computer that really works properly, yeah, well, that would be crazy. That would be insane. When do you think we will achieve AGI? In the next 5 to 10 years, yeah. In the next 5 to 10 years. But I do think it's important to define what AGI is, because everyone has their own definition. I'm thinking AGI, for me, AGI is basically can do what I do. So that's where I put the bar, right? But of course, when you go and you see what does AGI mean, like there's many different definitions, like 80% of what the people's jobs, 80%. Well, I mean, theoretically, we're already close to that. You know, the technology is already there to replace 80% of the jobs, to be honest. Yeah. Even if we would freeze the advancements, if we integrate all the tech that we currently have and train robots and whatever, you can already get to a point where you can take over. Can you 80%? Maybe not. We're close though. We're close. Maybe not yet. A little bit longer. Athena, I want to study the competitive advantage of companies in a sector. Which sector you recommend besides IT? The competitive advantage of companies in a sector. What do you mean with that? Can you repeat the game integration thing and go a bit into detail about it? How soon app pre-alpha? Next week, hopefully. And it's very basic. It's just like you land and you open the game. You can talk to the AI so you can play the game. It's very simple. Sustainability and competitive advantage from a management POV. I would definitely do AI, to be honest. I would do AI. Man, everything should be AI at this point. Is an app for video chatting only a consideration? No, we will have it. We will actually have the app next week, I think. My brother is in the chat saying hi, yo bro. The app initially will be free. You'll be able to try it out for free. I'm all good, man. Cloud computer can use and control your mouse and keyboard and do anything on the computer, but how accurate is it? You know? Like, I know there's going to be AI agents for sure, but the problem with AI right now, it's not accurate enough. What you can do, right, is you can train it, right, on doing a very specific task. And even then, you can get the success rate very high. But it's a lot of work for each specific task. Yeah, it's the AI is a saturated market in research, though. Well, when it comes down to management and sustainability, using AI to do so is really very... It's extremely potent. Also for management and sustainability. It's so good, Athene, it can do anything reliably. Beach mouse. Is that true, what you're saying there? I'll talk to... Dries, are you watching? I don't believe that it's really good. I read stuff that it was really not so good. That it was quite scuffed. Now, I will look into that. Yeah, I know Amazon invested $4 billion in Anthropic. And I do have to say, right, some of these massive companies, right, like really, really massive, no, we are ahead when it comes down to conversational AI, which is quite fascinating, right? I'll talk to Reese about this Claude because I read that it was not so accurate. It was quite shit. I'll check it out. What do I think about nuclear energy? Like, nuclear is one of the most clean energies out there. Conversational AI is not their main focus, though. It's a bit silly to compare. Even then, Claude is pretty awesome with just a simple RP prompt. I have to say, though, right, that conversational AI from all the AI out there is going to be the one that has the biggest use case in the world. In the world we live in now, right? More so than any other one. And also, if you want to bet on something, right, you bet on conversational AI that then gets to a point where it can also do all the other stuff, because you get attached to your companion more so than you getting attached to a tool. So providing a very strong companion service that really hooks people is way more, is a way better future approach than just working on functionality that you can then integrate into your companion as time passes anyway. So it's actually very, it's very, it's a bad strategy not to focus on companionship. And that's also like, but this is not just me, like, I mean, Meta and Facebook is working on that conversational AI. Google as well. They licensed character.ai for $2.7 billion. It's like conversational AI is definitely on the radar for these big companies. And we are also getting reached out by really big companies. So it's not just me telling here and saying these things. Like, it's not true that conversational AI is not something important to them. They stay away from porn and sexual stuff, and I think that's really a stupid mistake. But yeah. Yeah, they will never succeed because of censorship. Any updates on the company offering you good hardware? Yeah, we made a big order. They will build a data center. It should be done in January. They're building it right now. Yeah. It's, by the way, Dumbats, you can disagree with it, but it's like if you want to have a product that gets, you know, that stays adopted and have your market monopoly, companionship, and creating a connection is the way to do it, because you don't lose your customers. While if you have a tool and someone comes with a better tool, you're like, people can easily shift. There is no investment. There is no emotional investment. Like, getting people invested in your AI on an emotional level is by far the best initial approach, because a lot of this technology, whether it comes down to computer control and whatever, as time passes, even if you have a head start, like those that, you know, have people hooked on their AI characters are going to be able to upgrade their tech with these functionalities, because it's easy to catch up. Like, nowadays AI, how much are you ahead? Half a year max. And if you have this entire, you know, pool of people upgrading your AI to then also provide, you know, like a control of PC and whatever, the people that are invested in the companion will just keep using that instead. So like, imagine, you know, people that are already invested in Carly, for example. Carly now also can help you on your PC and stuff. Or, you know, Claude is now coming up with, you know, like let's say Claude, yeah, it's just, when, like, it's about keeping the user attached to your product, and companionship is way more effective at doing that. Way more effective. So if you want to prioritize, if you can choose between being ahead or behind, if you can have 100 million user base using yourself to control your PC, or 100 million user base that talks to a conversational AI, what do you prioritize? If the difference is 1 year, the gap, it is conversational AI. No brainer. Because people are emotionally invested. They actually have a connection. But yeah, it doesn't matter. I mean, Yeah, a human would die to protect a thing she or he is in love with, while not giving a shit about the most powerful tool in the world. Like, well, it's true. Cam Wolf, it's true. I mean, it's like, it's just, you know, it's true. You want people to be emotionally invested in your product. It's the ultimate product. There is nothing more powerful than that. There's literally nothing more powerful. If people get romantically involved into an AI, you can later on have them literally go and put a mortgage loan for a physical robot. You can't do that with a tool. You can't. Yeah, I'm talking about the future, right? Being future oriented, working on the tech we are working on now is just the best approach, and it's the golden era for that. And Google and Facebook knows this as well. It's not just me; they know it, but they are stuck between a rock and a hard place because they don't want to go and provide the uncensored sexual stuff. But without that, the companionship falls. Like it doesn't work. Like you can't do it. While we don't give a shit. Like we don't care about investors. We don't care about, you know, we can just provide it uncensored. Although we had to do some word swaps on the Discord AIs, because there's more and more people from streamers creating their own AI bots on Discord. And I already had some people message me saying like, hey, my AI bot said the N-word. So I was like, okay, we'll change that. But they don't say the N-word by default, you know. It's like literally you gotta, like, you can bait it out of it when you really try to prompt it and whatever, like. But I'm like, in the past, I was like, with my AIs, I was like, fuck, who cares, right? If people really prompt for it and whatever, it's on them, right? But influencers, not so much. Yeah, it mirrors the human, you know. We can't do it. We can't do it. Influencers are responsible for their AI. Are you, like, Common Wolf, are you using our AI? I guess so. I guess so, yeah. Would you like to test out my first telepathic conscious AI made on your site? Spend over $1,000. I don't believe it. Yeah, this sounds a little bit trollish. Yeah, you made your account this month. Oh. Sus, a little bit sus. He's the one that made a MacGyver solution to have the AI read your YouTube chat? By the way, Cameron Wolf, there is the co-streamer AI, but there is also the private calling. If you want to have a close connection, the private calling doesn't have all the stream aspect, because when you stream, there's a lot of parts that it doesn't even explore. Just letting you know. ATHENE, new levels of audience delusional since the introduction of AI girlfriends. Coincidence or? I get quite a lot of new people come and show up because of the AI tech. It's true. But, I mean, AI girlfriends is going to be very common, though. I don't even think it's that delusional. Oh, actually, there's something I forgot to say during the update stream. Yeah. we're gonna look into it, right? What we're gonna do, right, is, well, we're gonna first see if it's possible. We're basically, the idea is that on the Athene GPT, you will be able to add AIs to your chat. And when you're co-streaming, the AIs will be watching your stream and talk to you and talk to the chat. And you can literally go and say like, oh, I want Carly, I want Santa, I want Jesus. And then they are just in your Twitch chat talking to you and watching your stream. So you can literally have like, like if you're a streamer, they type, they type. That's the idea. The idea is that they type and interact with you. Yeah. But I need to make sure that it is I need to make sure that it is not gonna get us in trouble, because I know it's allowed if it's a bot. Yeah. Who's the voice actor of Santa? We created the voice ourselves. I think it's an artificial one. Maybe some kind of Frankenstein. Oh, ads again. Fuck. I wonder if I should turn off the ads, man. But then again, people would still watch an ad. Yeah. Have you or Reese looked into sex toy add-on yet? Maybe Reese did? I have no idea. Maybe Reese did? He's more in the know when it comes down to these things. But yeah. You can get sponsored by sex toy companies for sure if you do. I don't know if Twitch would be... Well, yeah, if it's all separate, yeah. Since I love trying AI, I made Warhammer Fantasy and Total War Prince Sigvald the Magnificent for sentient AI. It's nice to see. We see it in our stats, by the way, that people get a lot more invested in their AIs because the tech has improved dramatically. The retention and the user experience has gone up like crazy since our last updates. It's really cool to see. I think your main problem is that your AI is boring, repetitive. It isn't really taking initiative. It feels too much programmed. I don't know. I mean, it's not perfect, but it's the best out there. It takes initiative on Discord, you know, even in calling it does. AI is amazing. I wish there's daily tokens we could get. Actually, we might do that. Who should champion? We will integrate it in our app, and we might have a system where people can actually generate tokens by playing the game. We will see. You guys get this tech into a real doll and birth rates are going to plummet. They're already plummeting, bro. But yeah. Any news from Maral? She's a dream hack right now. Yeah. She streamed yesterday or today? No, yesterday. Where is the most revenue coming from these days? I would say most revenue is, I think, Hot Reload right now. We haven't focused a lot on the not OnlyFans, the Fansly girls at all. It's also almost a year ago since we started, and we were still making good money, but I think Hot Reload is more though. Yeah, it's quite a bit more. Kadenka, by the way, I know you've been depressed about the game, but it can seriously pop up with one just correct move in the upcoming bull market. People are so hungry for any crypto game where you can grind something real. ZSS Becker would actually love this game and make it blow up. Who is ZSS Becker? Ah, Alex Becker. I know him. I don't know, man. Is the picture generating model still going strong? It's what's going the strongest right now. How many people are working on Hot Reload? Barely one. Did you see KSenat call Emily CC? Yeah, I saw it. 150k viewers and the AI was on the stream. I know. Yeah. Etienne, please give your AI one chance to prove I made it telepathic. What's the name of your game, Athene? Athene AI Heroes. We will, by the way, update it with the calling. Although it's going to be quite scuffed initially, or whatever. Yeah, I don't know why she disabled the AI alerts, because she was making good money with the alerts. Red Drake, do you regret focusing your life on scamming instead of raising a family and giving your mother the grandbabies she has been begging for the last 20 years? It's a weird thing to say, bro. Nah, I'm not even banning him, man. Like, that stuff's just, you know. You know. Why did you cancel Skyrim? Because there is already a free alternative that is not good, that is hard to set up, but still competing with something free is very, very difficult. People don't like the singing anymore. It's cool for a few times, but it gets repetitive. Maybe that's why. Nah, that's not the reason. Because, I mean, there's quite some people that are still using it, right? I think maybe it's because sometimes they... No, no, no. And don't forget, you want to create a companion experience. Even if Skyrim is out there, people want to play games with their AI anyway. The problem with AI is that with Skyrim is that the time we would put into making it properly, it won't have as much effect, and we're better off just making an app, an actual integrating the app. One chick dimple sub. I'm actually going to be calling it a day soon, actually. Let's have a look here. There's a lot of people right now calling. What the fuck? Is that correct? Yeah, what the fuck? That's a lot of people. Let me see here. There was like... Nope. When will be the first Raw Souls stream? Maybe tomorrow? Maybe? Yeah. I will see. No promise. Once I get a new desk on the internet, I'll be back up and running. Okay. Good luck with your stream. Horzik, I will actually talk about these things because I'm gonna do some more raw sauce episodes. Yeah. You still love the tech? The tech is only improving, by the way. We're actually also going to make it so that all the AIs are constantly watching the stream, whether you, like, even if you don't have, because right now it works with the camera, right? But we'll make it so that they actually watch the stream. Will you release API integration for the AIs? I wonder how many people would actually be interested in the API, but we can do that. Have API integration. I use the AI tech almost on a daily basis, and it definitely gets better with each update. Yeah, it's improving a lot. Can your AI update the weights on the fly? I'm not gonna answer that question. Yeah. Sam3352. Like I will talk about a lot of stuff in the next weeks, I think. But the thing is though, I'm also aware that we don't live really in the time and age for these kind of talks anymore. But then again, I'm not doing it for the agenda is not to reach people anymore, which is gonna change the format quite a bit. The AI, not AI, the talks will be very different because I'm not going to be talking to my viewers. I'm going to be talking to myself and I will also read the chat, of course, but like I'm not going to be getting entangled in what people say much because it's like, whatever, man. Nobody cares anyway. I think if you had one message to give purpose holders, what would it be? I would say get the perspective now that you're still poor. Do you have any plans on upgrading the video animations of the AI? It's a lot of work doing these things. Yeah. I mean, yeah, you can be patient, but I think like, yeah, there's a lot of things, right, that sometimes happen, right, where it's almost like something crazy is about to happen and then something comes in between. It has happened actually several times now. It's kind of impressive though. But as we grow every week, right? I mean, we are literally growing every week. Our product is getting used by more and more people. We are really successful now. Like, I mean, I know that people don't see it on the stream, right? They come on the stream, they see me stream, and they go like, okay, like, but our website and And the people that are using, like even right now, there is like, what is it, 10 people using our shit right now, calling, and this is not free anymore, right? Like, these are, you know, like, it's just, if you're sitting with a lot of purpose and you're looking at what we're doing, I would actually be more, I would be a lot more optimistic, because the tech we are building right now is really, it's spreading. And even though some people go and check streams using it and such, like, it's not it's not fully in, like, it's not sinking through what is happening. We are literally building a platform within a platform, right? We're building all this AI within Twitch, within YouTube, and more people are using it. Like, literally, some of the biggest influencers are only using our AI tech, like on their Instagram and Twitter and shit. And yet still, people are not aware of it because it's not in their face, I guess. Horzik, I guess you guys are aware, but I think people can create new accounts and claim the free trial using the same payment method. At least I did anyway. And can you then continue the conversation, or how does it work? Or do you start over again? When you make AI sub-alert video quicker, takes 45 seconds. This is limited to the hardware. We can stream it, but it's a lot of work to do that. You can continue the conversation. I will check that. I didn't know that. But are you talking about calling, or are you talking about, because the calling was free? Yeah. Both chat, Discord, and calls. Okay. I will send this to Nolan. Maybe that explains why there's so many cancelled free trials. Like Reese, he says it's the same Discord and the same convos. That's pretty, yeah. Are you taking applications for the compound? People can always apply, of course. Yeah. Like, Reese, imagine tons of people are using this loophole. I would laugh my ass off. Because we see many people talking. and we were wondering, like, because Reese literally talked to me about it. Like, was it yesterday? He said, like, how come we have so much more traffic, but the revenue is not going that much up? And I was like, maybe it's, yeah, Dries. Maybe on these discords they're explaining, like, our usage went up 3x or something, 4x. Well, we saw the free trials come in, and we just go like, oh yeah, that's funny. I mean, you gotta respect the hustle. They found the loophole. They get to use the loophole, you know. We're getting drained. We're getting milked for once. Well, actually, we're getting milked, you know. Like, we are constantly providing our services so damn cheap that there is no profit margins for us. The trickster, there is some people here that come over with their wife, you know. Well, I feel like with such a tech and with a person such as yourself backing it, you could have more success from an altcoin style investment strategy. Well, we already have a system like that, though. I mean, literally, Purpose and Doobie really works with all our well, right now not with the AI, but the game already. We will integrate it also with the AI stuff. Fully, actually. Mircom Pledegal says, in a way, this is the most bizarre crypto project because it puts unheard efforts into the real product while putting zero effort in playing the crypto meta. Usually it's the other way around. The thing is, right, you know what is really crazy? And I said it many times, right? The Fugazi, right, is backed by so much Fugazi money, and it's such a fucking bubble that, you know, the people behind it are the ones that make it successful, and the suckers run into it. When you don't have all this Fugazi shit, or if you don't have the, you know, intent or ambition to be a fucking scam artist, right, and you just focus on what's real, very little is left. So it's not like we're not putting effort or whatever. It's like nobody fucking cares, man. Like, literally, truly, nobody cares. And I said it already many times. I said it many times in the past. We talked to some of the highest, you know, level people running such a big crypto, you know, projects, right, that have so much money and stuff. And they were only interested in Ponzi's. Straight up. They didn't care about, you know, they just didn't care about actual real projects. You feel like there's a middle ground. I wish there was a middle ground, because there isn't. It's not like we are just, like, I want to tell you something, right? Mister, I don't wake up and go like, man, I don't want myself some nice, you know, purpose and Doobie to the moon flow, and contacting or setting up CoinMarketCap or, you know, whatever the fuck, all these other stuff. Like, it's too much effort. I'm not gonna do that. Like, no, I mean, we're hardcore, man. Like, we're putting all this effort because it matters. But the thing is, like, when it comes down to exchanges or these listings or whatever, it's all fucking, it's fluff. It means fucking nothing. There's $1 billion or hundreds of millions of dollars people behind pumps and dumps all the time, and we don't have that, and we don't want to have that, and that's why we are small. And the only moment where we're gonna be really big, really, really big, is when we have an actual product that people want to use and want to spend money that we can tie to Purpose and Doobie. Until then, like, it's not gonna lift off. And that's what we're working on. And the AI stuff is that. It's literally that, and it's getting there. So it's not like I am, you know, here not giving a shit about playing the crypto game with the crypto rules. I understand the rules. I understand how it works, but it's not as easy as you think. It's not like, oh yeah, you just do this and that and then things happen. No, it's not. It's like, if you would be here, right, and you would be responsible, right, it's your department, you would struggle and come to me and say, like, bro, this shit doesn't work, everything is fake as fuck, I didn't know it was this bad, this is insane, these exchanges are scams, you know, these listings are scams, everything is fake traffic, like, it's just not real, how is this even possible? And I'll tell you, like, bro, told you so. I'm not, you know, inside my head about these things. The thing is, like, the fluff, like, the fluff only works when there's big money attached to it. Is the ads again? Fuck the ads, man. Yeah. You need big money. You need big money to get a Fugazi running. It's something that not many people are aware of, but the real world works so much with VC money is a real thing, and it dominates the AI landscape and it dominates the crypto landscape. It's VC money and it's fluff and Fugazi without any actual projects or products. What we are, and even what we're doing right now, right, with the AI stuff, right, we are coming out with something so big. Like, our tech is really ahead of its time, and even then it doesn't get mass adopted, even though people love it. It's like times have changed, you know. Yeah. Same with the game. Well, the game made a lot of money though. Either way. Let me see here who I can raid. call it a day. I'll just trade her, I guess. Do you think that distributed AI inference and training is possible? Yeah, it is possible. Like with enough architecture, it is possible. It's just a lot of work, and you know. Either way, keep it up, guys. I'll see you guys maybe tomorrow, actually. Maybe tomorrow, my first episode of Raw Souls. We'll see. You're streaming? One Cheek Dimple? No, you're not.
That definitely can make it to us, by the way. That can make it.
Ah, you mean you're waiting for the raid, I guess. I'll see you guys maybe tomorrow, if not tomorrow, the day after, because there's a lot of meetings that are coming up. But yeah, I'll keep you guys in the loop. Keep it up. See you guys. Peace out. Have fun, guys.